So from the outsides of this home, it caught me completely off guard. There's things in this house that I just basically didn't expect. Even in the luxury market, builders typically put all the emphasis on the kitchens, high-end appliances, bathrooms, but not this one. They have put together a package I haven't seen anywhere in Charlotte, and I just cannot wait to show you some of the hidden rooms in here that just blew me away. Today I'm coming from Fort Mill, South Carolina, just south of Uptown. We're about a 2-minute drive away from Lake Wiley, so we have access right here to the lake. We're about a short drive up to downtown Fort Mill, so you've got all the bars, the restaurants, and all the retail space that Fort Mill offers. And of course, if you're driving to Uptown Charlotte, it's just a stone's throw away from Highway 77, so location is key. What I hear about a lot of people, why they move to Fort Mill, is A, because of the school districts. According to niche.com, they are the #1 school district in the entire state of South Carolina. And the second thing is lower property taxes, and you still have that proximity, the metro area of Charlotte, right at your fingertips. But I want to get inside today because there is so much to show you in this absolutely gorgeous luxury product with rooms, like I say, just blew me away. I couldn't even believe some of the updates that they have done in this house. All right, are you ready? Let's go. So if you're looking for a house with a ginormous driveway, this one's going to tick the boxes. I have no idea how many cars we could even park on there, maybe 8, 10, as well as the actual driveway that's actually all concreted in, side loading garage. There's something in here that I'm going to show you here in a little bit, but it's absolutely fantastic. The updates in this house just keep on going and going and going. Well, let's go ahead and get this tour started with probably the most underrated feature in this house, but I'm going to put some love onto this because it's the front porch. Just look at the size of this front porch. You have ample rooms to do entertaining out here. Just notice the finishes. You've got the veneer stoning steps coming up. You've got a nice stamped concrete patio out here. But my favorite feature is actually the ceilings. You've got cedar stained board on the ceilings, which is absolutely gorgeous. Really nice finish on here. You've got the hardy board siding. You've got the black casing windows, which is very sexy today in today's market, especially in the luxury. You've even got crown molding on the ceiling up here. I mean, seriously, guys, nothing has been spared on here. And we haven't even looked at this front door yet. Just look at the size of this double front door, stained gorgeous. You've got the stonework finish as well on either side. Let's go ahead and get inside. It is a little toasty today, so let's go ahead and get inside this AC. No words. Look at how this open concept just flows right out the gate. You have got an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous living room. Too much to talk about right now. We're gonna unpack it and just check out this kitchen, the dining area. Sneak peek and look at the finishes of this house, just absolutely gorgeous. But we are gonna go ahead and start in the first room immediately on the left-hand side, which is the home office. That's right, even this floor plan with all the rooms that it has a home office. Nice size, no wardrobe in here. It is a true dedicated space for all you business professionals that work from home. Nice size, it's wide in here for surround sound, so if you do want to go ahead and put your receiver in here, you can put a TV on the wall up there. You've got the Ethernet port over there. Double doors over here, French doors, so you can have those nice private business calls in here without being disturbed from anyone. Really nice size. The only thing it's missing, it really needs a fan, but you've got a couple of can recessed lighting in here. Gorgeous. Now let's just talk a little bit about the finishes. The flooring in here, you do have engineered wood flooring. This is the real deal, guys. It's not LVP. You've got these huge 10-inch thick square cut baseboards there. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful. Now I'm gonna give you a quick sneak peek over here, so make sure you stick around because there is surprises on every single floor of this house. We're gonna check out the back porch area in a second. And yes, it does have a pool, so just sit tight, we are gonna get there. But let's just look at the living room area. You've got the large 12-foot vaulted ceilings on here. Exposed wood beams really gives it that craftsman finish. You've got the double sliding glass doors, more windows than I'm even gonna count in here. plenty of space for the furniture. However you want to chop this room up, you could put multiple different couches, love seats, sectionals, however you wanted to do it. And it does have a nice gas fireplace. So for the 5 days of the year where it's cold for us here in the Carolinas, all you have to do is flip that switch and you'll get heat in here. But again, it's more for that ambient effect. You can of course put a TV behind where the painting is right now. It is pre-wired, it's just staged really nice. But I just can't get over these front doors. Just look at how grand this space is. Absolutely gorgeous. Now before we get to the kitchen right here, let's just give it a little bit of love here to the dining area. It's not enclosed, it's open, so you do feel very part of the living square footage down here on the main level. You can get an absolutely huge table in here if you wanted to. There's a, 8-seater on here. You could definitely get a 10, 12-foot table on here. Nice light fixtures, but I just love these ceilings. I mean, guys, let me know what you think of these ceilings. Not only do I like the style of them with the wood exposed, with the beams exposed, but the decorators absolutely just killed it with the coloring in here. It just looks so good. Really, really impressed in this. All right, so let's go ahead and just check out this kitchen. Now, I always seem to forget to point out some of the appliances in here, so I'm gonna show these first. So what high-end luxury product kitchen wouldn't be complete without a nice Subzero refrigerator? And of course, you've got the Wolf gas burning oven. You've got right here for your pot, so you have a nice pot boiler. And here you've got the same wood in that kind of wishbone style for your hood. And of course you got under cabinetry lion. But guys, just check out this backsplash. It's absolutely killer. Textured on there, absolutely beautiful. But one thing that we don't always give a lot of love to is I love when they have the cabinets all the way to the ceiling on here. Really gives it that awesome effect on here. White shaker cabinets, high end of course. And on the kitchen island, look at the quartz style on here. It's got like a blue tint running through there on the vane. And you have the dark navy blue kitchen island. Absolutely killer. Dishwasher is in here. Love this sink here as well. You've got that black farm style that is textured. Really, really nice. So guys, what do you think of this kitchen? Do you love it as much as me? I am not bringing my wife to this house because we will be moving. But just look at the view that you will have from this kitchen. It's absolutely stunning. But there's something else that I'm going to show you here. Now the pantry, my goodness, one of my bedrooms growing up wasn't as big as this. Look how big the pantry is in here. You have got the cabinets, the custom shelving in here. You can fill this with as many trips to Costco as you want. And I call these second refrigerators. I call them garage fridges. People typically put them in the garage just out of the way so you can have some extra storage in here. But no, they've got a fridge in the pantry. I just do not see that very often. You do have an overhang on the kitchen island. Love the 4 bar stools. Underneath there, you do have the pulls, so there is extra storage in there. So you've got just so much space in here. It's also wired. I think I've mentioned in the study, but it's wired for I don't know if it's surround sound. I think that's more for movies, but it's pre-wired so you can hook up your receiver so you can have music pretty much in different zones in the house. Now we're gonna go to kind of like an off-wing suite, I wanna call it. This is the mudroom entrance. So you've got a huge drop zone, extra cabinet space up there. You also have it finished in the shiplap. You do have a change here in the flooring. So you've got this nice tile area. And of course, this is kind of the community bathroom. It's just a small half bathroom down here. Do like the finishes in here. It is nothing too exciting. It's fairly small, but again, it's just a half bathroom. And all you dudes out there, I have to show you this. If you watch my channel, you know that I very rarely go in the garages, but this one's just too good. Look at the size of this. And yes, it is epoxy finish on the flooring. 3-car garage, so you've got a double garage, single garage, so you can have your toys in here, you could have your boat, You do have an access point here as well, just through the door. So you could have both cars, ride-on mower. You could have everything in here. You're gonna have enough storage for every single thing. Downstairs laundry room as well. So as we come through back to this mud room, this laundry room is ginormous. You've got the quartz countertop. You know what? I take that back. I said quartz, but I do believe that that's granite. Subway tile. So you've got some fairly standard finishes in here. Shaker cabinets. You do have the sink, which is always nice. And of course, you've got the extra storage and a place to hang this up. So this is kind of the mud room, but there's another room down over here that could be used as a flex space or a guest suite bedroom. I'm gonna use the word guest suite bedroom quite loosely because when we go downstairs to the basement, yes, it does have a basement, there is space down there for additional living, so make sure you stick around for that. But it's a really nice sized room, big. It's got the fan in here, and you've also got the recessed hand lighting in here. Flooring carries on. You've got the nice baseboards in here as well, so all the finishes are exactly the same. And then now you have its own full bathroom. You've got a nice tiled shower, custom cut glass. You've got the different color countertops on this. This is definitely granite, but you've got the blue cabinets, which is exactly the same as the kitchen island. So you've got a really good bedroom down here. If you had even 2 people working from home in your family, this could even double up as a second office. You could even use that as a flex room. So if you wanted a workout room in here. And before we get to the primary owner suite, which is on the main level, I'm gonna go upstairs first because you have to see some of the things that are up here on that second level. You know what? I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna just show you real quick outside here. These are one of my favorite areas. You've got this beautiful back covered porch, same finishes of the front porch as well. So you've got those cedar boards up on the roof. Huge area. This is Trex flooring, so it's the composite wood, so you don't have to restain it. You've got the exposed rails over here, so it's not enclosed. And a quick little peek, not too much. That's gonna be the pool. We're gonna get there, so sit tight. This is one of my favorite areas in any house, the outdoor living space. We have such good climate. If you guys are thinking about moving here to Charlotte, especially if you're in the Northeast right now, we can use our outdoor living areas for pretty much 8-9 months of the year. And even some of the colder months here in the winter, we do get an opportunity to use it because we get these freaky days where it's about 70 degrees and the next day it's like 40 degrees, but you do have the opportunity to use your outdoor living space. You've got the stairs going up to the second level, so additional bedrooms and more fun space up here. So you've got the same flooring carried on. As you come up, you're now in the loft/bonus area, but we do have additional lofts and bonus areas elsewhere. So this is a huge space. Really like how they finished it. You've got the windows, same flooring, baseboards, the finishes you'll see are the same. And then you've got this little area. I don't even know what to call this. I mean, if I was buying this house, I hope my wife Jessica is not seeing this video, but I would buy a pool table right there, or maybe a table tennis. And over here, just have a sitting area. I do like what they've done here, but you do have a wine fridge up here. So if you wanted to set this up, maybe put a TV up here and a couch over here, this could be the Saturday or Sunday. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. Watching the game up here, have a couch, got a nice beer fridge over there or wine fridge, and then your TV could be up there. Really nice space, and it's out the way from the rest of the house. So this is on the right-hand side of the house. So where the living area is down on the back left side. So you do have that separation, even though this is wide open. So you could do this right here and then here. I mean, whew, what would you like to do up here? There's just so many options, but I kind of like my original idea of a pool table or table tennis. All right, storage. We have more storage in this house than I even know what to do with. And even the storage is finished. Same flooring up here, you got a little step. The storage has storage. So out here is unfinished. You do have this unfinished space out here. You do have some exposed ductwork, but this could be a good spot if you are hiding out your Christmas tree for off season, your Thanksgiving, Halloween decorations. You could have all of that stuff out of the way. And if you had some kids, lots of board games and their toys, this could be a place that you could just throw everything in there, close the door, set it, and forget it. So let's go ahead and check out the first bedroom on the second level. Really nice space. It's probably about as big as the guest suite downstairs. Finishes are very similar on this. It's probably a little bit longer, but not quite as narrow, or maybe it's a little bit more narrow. It's pre-wired again for hanging a TV right on the wall, so it's a good space. Love some of the finishes, how they've angled some of the ceilings on here as well. So some of these features that they've done, the first time I walked through, I didn't really appreciate it, but now I'm walking through with you guys, I'm really starting to see it. You've got a closet over here, just a regular closet, but I'm gonna show you the finishes so you can see. Nice big closet, and you do have the nice carpentry finish on the closet. And this room does have its own ensuite, really nice. This is a huge vanity. You could almost get away with doing a double vanity in here, but I understand why they didn't want to put one in there. That is a thinner quartz, so we're changing countertops pretty much every room so far. Love these tiles. These have more of a textured feel to them. Really nice tiles in here. And of course, you got the commode in that corner, and you've got a small bathtub shower with the cutout. It does have it tiled all the way to the ceiling. And then last but not least, you've got a linen closet, which kind of doubles almost as a big closet for the bedroom, but you've got its own closet over there. So this is a really nice large space. This is the only bedroom on this side of the house on the second level. Of course, you've got that nice storage area right there. Impressive, guys, impressive. All right, so we've got a couple more bedrooms up here, and then make sure you stick around because my personal favorite is the basement. You have to see this. We'll go ahead and see these two bedrooms first. This one, why have one closet when you can have two closets? Love the finishes over here. Just look at this angled corner, high-end carpentry finishes, lots of natural light. You got, again, every room has it wired for a TV already on the wall with the Ethernet and the power. Flooring is still the same. Love this. Let's go into the last bedroom. I think this one's slightly bigger. Love the finish on this one. It's angled to the side of the house, so it doesn't seem to get as much natural light. But guys, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I'm not sure if this is coming through. But you've got a bunch of trees all around this property. We're gonna check that out when we see that pool here in a little bit. But this one just has a single double closet on here, angled ceiling over here. So really nice. This one's probably about the same size. It's just twisted. It doesn't have the double wardrobe in here. And this is the bathroom that these two bedrooms share. Remember, the first bedroom on that far side has its own bedroom. So this one would be the community bathroom, should we say. Looks like a different countertop again, quartz, white shaker cabinets. This one's double vanity, makes more sense because it's split between two bedrooms. You've got a bath, tub, shower combo. Cut out there for your shampoo. Nice finishes in here. You've got the commode on that side. Ooh, I didn't see this. Nice finish. Little space there. Do you see what I mean when I'm saying that every single area of this house, they have just finished it really good. So guys, let me know what you think of this. We are gonna go downstairs. I've got steps to climb. I'm gonna be out of breath, so give me a second. But in the meantime, go ahead, drop a comment below. Let me know if you like this, give me the thumbs up, and let's go and see the basement and the pool. So we are back on the main level, and I know what you're thinking. I haven't showed you the primary owner suite, but I want to show you now. I want to unpack it a little bit more in detail because the owner suite is absolutely stunning, especially that bathroom, as I alluded to. But I want to give you first kind of an idea so you can get perspective on where it is in the house. So main level, kitchen, all the action is on that side, drop zone, entranceway from 3-car garage, guest suite, laundry room, everything is packed over there. And let's not forget that absolutely ginormous pantry. You got the living room area right here. Entrance point to the basement is right over there. So tucked behind there is the primary owner suite. And why is that so important? Because you're on your own separate wing of the house. Nobody's coming down here, nobody's bothering you. And this bathroom. But before we let's show you, yes, you guessed it, more space for closet. Let's go ahead and check out the primary owner's bedroom. Flooring stays the same. It's a huge, huge space. Now, let me know what you think about this, because the designer, for the most part in this house, absolutely killed it with the furniture and the way that they've picked everything out. But I don't know if I'm a fan of the bed against the window like that. I don't typically see that. I don't think I would do that. Personally, I think I would use the bed over there on that wall facing this way. I'm not a big fan of TVs in bedrooms, but I know how popular they are. But if you did want one, you could go ahead and, again, it's pre-wired up there for the Ethernet power point. So you could do it, or you could put a mirror or a piece of furniture or a painting behind there just to hide it. Love this bedroom, but this is the only fault that I think I have, is how this is laid out right now. But it's a decent size. I understand maybe why they've done it, because they wanted to have this open for lanes when they have their traffic coming through. So I get that. But again, I think it takes a little bit away from this primary owner's suite, but not the bathroom. Here we go. One of my favorite showers I have ever shown on this channel. Look at this, no glass. This is all an open wet area. Absolutely stunning. It won't come through too good on the video, but right about there is where the drain is. It's the same cutout as the flooring. But if you look at the way that they've angled these tiles, it just looks absolutely amazing. You've got a smaller hand shower. You've got your regular shower where the cutout's over here, and you've got the rain head shower. Now they've kept the theme exactly the same with the ceilings. You've got that cedar covered board. Right about there is where the speakers is, so you have a different zone. So if you wanted some background music when you're sitting in the tub, here is this absolutely gorgeous floating cabinet, dual vanity. Love these lights right here. This really, really works. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, you've got a different countertop, textured as well. Seems very similar to how the sink was in the kitchen. Double vanity, entrance point, 10-foot ceilings. And I'll spin around on this side. This bathtub. I'm not one for taking a bath, guys, but even me wouldn't mind chilling out here for an hour or so. But look at the window. I mean, the way that they've done it, I mean, it's a regular rectangular window cut out, but you have so much privacy here. You just feel like you're taking a shower in the backyard. Can't complain on that. Not too much spotlight here, the commode, but just to show you the level of detail, it's tiled all the way to the ceiling. You've got the same wood finishing. Right there is a linen closet, so very nice. I mean, I have to say, after all the houses that we show, this is probably my favorite ensuite bathroom. And then here we go. Now this is more so for the ladies, so all you guys out there, you can kind of tune out for a sec. Probably not something that we care for too much, but I know the ladies love it. What do you guys think to this closet, ladies? Let me know. You have all the space, all the custom cabinets, drawers, 2 windows. And when you want to escape the husband, you can go ahead and sit there for a couple of hours. And of course, you can put your music on in here as well. It's all pre-wired. And just escape. Now, I didn't see this until I just walked in. I missed this on my initial walkthrough, but you could put in a stackable washer and dryer right there, a smaller one. So if you wanted something there as well, just maybe the owners of the house, and the other one could be more of a communal laundry room. Really nice, but this is absolutely amazing. All right, let's go ahead now and talk about price. All right, so here is the door for the basement. So we're gonna go down there again now, and it's pretty easy to miss that door. I initially thought that it might have been another storage space, but I was wrong. What you're gonna notice about the basement is it doesn't feel dark, it doesn't feel gloomy. It's got the same finishes, flooring around here, and you've got a completely second living space. So if you do entertaining, if you have in-laws and you want them to have their second in-law suite, this is the place for them. You've got the double sliding glass doors over here. We're gonna get out to the pool here in a second. But here is this absolutely lovely, jubbly space down here. You can get your TV on the wall. A little different design is probably needed. You've got 9-foot ceilings down here, so you don't have the 10-foot ceilings, but you have 9-foot ceilings. Really nice. You could definitely have another TV, couch, everything over there for that living space. But what I like about this is if you do a lot of entertaining and you have a lot of friends coming around, or if you have kids where their friends are coming around and they're gonna use the pool and they're gonna be running in and out of the house, you know, you don't want to get your floors all messed up. This is a space that you could use because there is a bathroom, of course, down here. You could open this up. The kids could have their snacks over here, the juice boxes. You could have some adult beverages over there while you're entertaining out here. And you can kind of keep this section all kind of enclosed from the rest of the house. So I do love this, but here is a kitchen. Now it is a full kitchen. It is not skimped anywhere. You'll see a couple of the things that they cut the corners on, I guess you could say. This is a granite countertop. Nice granite, white shaker cabinet, so you don't have quite the high-end cabinets. They don't go to the ceiling, but guys, I'm trying to pick faults with this, and it's really hard to do so. I know it's first world problems, but I'm just trying to be transparent with you. You have KitchenAid, you don't have the Subzero, but I guess you wouldn't want one here. But I do like the shiplap behind there. And instead of just a regular white, which they typically do nowadays, they've got the wood color, which is really nice. Dishwasher, single sink, nice. You got the extended bar. You could put more bar stools back there, but 3 makes it look really good. Now here's where we're gonna start to see some really wild spaces. This double door is not a closet. Needs a little WD-40. But this space right over here is a flex room. You could use it for an additional bedroom down here, so this could be bedroom number 6, but I will pre-warn you that this space, even though it has that closet, we're on a septic tank, and the septic tank is only for 5, so you couldn't necessarily sell this as a bedroom. But the way that it's been set up, it took me a while to figure this out, but I'll show you real quick. So you've got the way that this wall is set up. These are all pre-wired for speakers. So if you wanted to do a home theater system, this is where it would be, over here and up here. I don't know if that's gonna come through. So you just pop those covers off, and that's where your rear surround sound is. So in this room, you have speakers that is pre-wired for the house for the music in different zones, but this room would really be ideal for if you wanted that traditional home theater in here. You got center channels, you got your left and your right. I think it's actually set up for Atmos as well. So if you wanted those additional speakers, it's right here. That is a closet in that corner. We'll go ahead and check it out so you can see it. It's not a huge closet, as you can see. It's probably the smallest closet. Actually, I was wrong. I take that back. It's just storage. Yep, no built-ins over there, so you'd have to do that. But again, because this is set up as a 5-bedroom septic tank, not a 6, this is set up for something different. But this area over here, just coming in from the pool, the kitchen, the living room, the extra hangout room, the movie room, and let's go ahead and check out some storage. I take that one back as well. I've got everything backwards on the downstairs. Forgive me. Here's your half bathroom in here. Same countertops as the kitchen. So you've got that blue vein running through. Commode in here. Nothing too exciting, so we're gonna move on. Hopefully I get it right now because the storage is on this side, plus another bedroom, guys. Crazy. All right. So on the other side of the room, you have its own pantry. So, you know, I guess you'll have to walk from the kitchen to the pantry. Life's tough, but you got the custom built-ins there. Very nice. And then over here, save that till later. More storage. You've got, here we go, you got your water softener, you've got your furnace down here, you have an alleyway down there with an additional furnace over there, tons of ductwork exposed. No window in here. It is truly a storage area, but just look at the size of it. I'm not gonna go all the way down there, it just bends around, but you can kind of get the idea. There is a ton of storage down here. You've got some additional wiring, so everything is pre-wired. But wait, there is more. I don't even know what to call this room. I'm gonna call it the workshop. That works, we're gonna call it the workshop. So you've got the painted floors out here. Those double doors do go outside. There's a side entrance on here. So maybe if you wanted just to separate your lawnmower, maybe some of your yard equipment up here, if you had a rider mower. You have a tankless water heater over there as well. Nice finishes in here. Again, it's stained, the flooring. It's concrete paint. It is not the epoxy finish. You've got the baseboard still in here. And power outlet. You've got your water main shut off up there. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice. You've got the lighting in here as well, which is pretty good. But last but not least, and I'll show you one thing down here. That, my friends, is a palmetto bug. We call them cockroaches, but everyone calls them palmetto bugs. But here is the last bedroom. Huge bedrooms, 3 windows, tons of natural light in here. Same flooring, I sound like a broken record. Same flooring, they have not skipped on any expenses. And this closet is a worthy closet for any house. The size of it, and this is down here for your in-law suites. And they do have their own bathroom. And it is a big one. Same flooring, dual vanities. Do like this countertop. This is different. Do like that. White shaker cabinets. And of course, you've got the shower. This is really nice what they've done here. They put glass on the 2 sides, which really works. Love that. Love what they've done over here. And it's tiled in here as well. It's not just a pan. You can see the small tiles in here. This is absolutely lovely, lovely guest suite down here. In-law suite, I'm calling it. More storage down here. Let me know what you think. What would you do here? This room almost seems like an overkill, but again, if you're having entertaining, you can have all the drinks, the foods, the snacks, everything on here, and the kids can be running in and out like wild animals. You know they do that. And you can just pretty much close this off for the rest of the day and worry about it tomorrow. But you've got the travertine tiles, extended canopy on the back of the house. They've extended up here. The stone veneer brickwork up here looks really nice. And of course, if you wanted a second outdoor area, remember there's a deck, porch, should I say, right above us, and the exact same. So you've got a double porch, lots of power outlets. You got a gas hookup out here. So if you want to go ahead and put your grill out here, you could do that. Beautifully landscaped. And guys, here we go. Here's this pool. Look at this backyard. Look at this pool all the way around. Just look at your privacy around here. It's a killer. Your pool equipment is out the way. They do make a little bit of noise, the pool equipment, so they put them out the way, but just look at how this house looks on the back. Love it, love it. This pool is really nice, deep. I shouldn't advise you to dive in it, but it looks like a deep pool. You've got a hot tub right over here. You've got the zero entry over here. So if you have younger kids, this is more like the splash area. And then you've got steps going down over here. I do not know if it's a freshwater or saltwater pool. That's easy for me to find out. But here again, another entertaining area. I'm gonna get my sunglasses on. This area over here, pre-wired for yet another TV. The next owner on this house is probably gonna have to buy about 10 TVs. But everything is set up here if you wanted to game on outside while everybody is in the pool and you're just chilling out, trying to stay cool in the summer months. Same finishes on the ceiling. You've got the fan up there as well. Absolutely killer retainer wall all the way around, which is huge because this plot of land that it's on, there is some typography. The closer you get to the lake, typography typically starts to waver a little bit. But the way that they've angled this out, they've got a 2-tier retainer wall up here. So it's flattened this whole area out. So it makes this whole backyard just so usable, so livable. Really nice. Look at the size of this house. It just looks so grand. Look at this. Could you see yourself hanging here? I know I could. If you buy this house, can I come around as a realtor present? But I'm gonna hang out here, bring my kids around here for a couple hours. It's a nice, nice spot here. Really, really nice. Just love the style of this house. So I hope you enjoyed this floor plan as much as I did showing it for you. Now, there is no HOA in this community. It's built right by Lake Wylie, as I alluded on earlier. So there's nothing really to talk about as far as amenities, but to be honest, do you really need amenities when you have this amazing floor plan? It's priced at just over 2.5 million. So if this is something you're interested in, or if you're looking for the luxury market and exploring different sides of town other than Fort Mill, I'm gonna put a link to a video right over here. Go ahead and watch this one right after that. And if you are looking for a good agent, just go ahead and pause this video. I'm gonna put my phone number right below. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I love doing these videos, but I am doing them for you. So if you appreciate the work this channel is doing for you, go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel. And until the next video, I'll see you around town, and God bless.